Okay, so we've all heard it a million times, right? Drink 8 glasses of water a day. It's almost like background noise.
It really is. Standard advice.
But, what if that simple rule is just, well, way too simple? Like, it misses the really delicate dance happening inside our bodies?
That's exactly it. Homeostasis.
All right, homeostasis is the body's constant balancing act. Today, we're diving deep into that, going beyond the 8 glasses to look at hydration as this critical balance. Because here's the thing. Too little water, obviously bad, but too much, that can also be seriously dangerous.
Even life-threatening, yeah.
So our mission today is to unpack why water is so fundamental and maybe give you a more nuanced, personal way to think about staying hydrated.
And it starts with understanding just how central water is. I mean, it's not just part of you. It's basically the main medium, over 2/3 of your body weight.
2/3, wow.
Yeah. Think about your brain, the control center. It's around 75% water. Your muscles, 75%. It's the universal solvent, moving nutrients, clearing waste, cooling you down through sweat. It does almost everything.
The universal solvent, I like that.
But here's the crucial part, the bit people often miss. Your body has absolutely no way to store large amounts of water.
Yeah.
Zero dedicated storage.
No reserve tank.
None. So managing it constantly, day in, day out, isn't just a good idea. It's, well, essential for survival.
Okay, that paints a clear picture. If we can't store it, how fast do things start to go wrong if we don't get enough? And are there, subtle signs we might miss? Because it's not just about feeling thirsty, is it?
Definitely not an on-off switch. Dehydration creeps up on you. It's a spectrum.
Right.
And before you even feel super thirsty, your brain feels it. Even a mild drop, say 1-2% of your body weight in water, can mess with your concentration, your short-term memory.
Really? Just 1-2%?
Oh, yeah. Studies actually show your brain has to physically work harder to do the same tasks when you're even slightly dehydrated.
Yeah.
That leads to fatigue, that kind of mental fog.
Ah, the afternoon slump. Maybe it's not just the lunch.
Could very well be linked to hydration, absolutely. And physically. A 2% fluid loss can hurt your exercise performance. Get to 2.5%, and your ability to go hard, like high-intensity stuff, can plummet by nearly half.
45%, that's huge.
It is, and long-term, being chronically dehydrated means more concentrated urine, which is a major risk factor for kidney stones.
Okay, so the too little side is clearer and maybe hits faster than we think. But you mentioned the other side, too much water. That sounds counterintuitive.
It does, but it's just as critical to understand. This is where water intoxication or hyponatremia comes in. It gets back to that balance idea.
Hyponatremia. Okay.
Your kidneys are amazing, but they have a processing limit, roughly 1 liter of fluid per hour. If you overwhelm them, drink way too much water too fast.
Like in those water drinking contests or something?
Exactly, or sometimes extreme endurance athletes make this mistake. What happens is you dilute the sodium in your blood. Sodium is crucial for fluid balance. Low sodium makes water rush into your cells to try and balance things out.
Into the cells, including brain cells.
Including brain cells. And that makes them swell.
Oh, that sounds bad.
It is. Clinically, it can cause headaches, confusion, muscle issues like twitching, seizures, coma, even death. Strange paradox, really. Severe dehydration can cause cells to shrink and malfunction, but severe overhydration causes them to swell, also leading to malfunction. Both extremes mess with the cells.
So hearing all this, the quick decline with too little, the dangers of too much, it really makes that 8 glasses a day rule seem, well, almost irresponsible, doesn't it?
It's far too simplistic. Your actual fluid needs, they're incredibly personal. The official guidelines, like the U.S. National Academy, suggesting around 3.7 liters for men, 2.7 for women, those are just averages.
Ballpark figures.
Exactly. Your age, your sex, how active you are, the climate you live in, your overall health, all these things change the equation dramatically.
And what about thirst? Isn't that our built-in signal?
It is, but it's not always perfect. By the time you feel thirsty, you might already be slightly dehydrated, especially if you're an athlete pushing hard or if you're an older adult. Sometimes we call this involuntary dehydration.
So you can be dehydrated without feeling thirsty yet.
Correct. And don't forget, water isn't just in drinks. About 20% of your daily fluid intake usually comes from food. Think about cucumber, 96% water. Watermelon, 92%.
Right. I guess I don't think about water in my food that often. What about things like coffee or tea? Do they count, or do they dehydrate you?
That's a common question. Moderate amounts of caffeinated drinks like coffee and tea do contribute to your overall fluid intake. The old idea that they're purely dehydrating isn't quite right for typical consumption levels.
Good to know.
But one important caution, drinks with lots of sugar. They might actually work against you. They can hinder hydration and potentially even stress your kidneys, especially if your body's already under physical stress.
Okay, so it's definitely not one size fits all. It's this delicate, very personal balancing act. Finding your right amount, paying attention to your body, your activity, the weather.
Precisely. It's about being mindful.
Which really brings us to the core takeaway, I think. Hydration isn't just about chugging water based on some generic rule. It's about actively managing this vital resource, respecting that balance between not enough and too much.
Exactly. And maybe that leaves a final thought for you, the listener. Water isn't just passive stuff in your body. It's an active participant in nearly every single life process. So knowing that, what's one mindful, proactive step you can take today, right now, to manage your body's most essential nutrient with the kind of precision and balance it truly deserves?